our market-leading Adobe Analytics Toolkit, looking across all of these visits to retail sites across the US, found a number of really interesting trends. I'd say first and foremost, the power of the smartphone. It is the leading type of device as people are visiting and browsing retail websites, accounting for fully over 60% of visits to retail websites and almost 40% of purchases. So it's clear consumers have gotten a lot more comfortable shopping from their phones.
Yeah, and it's almost like I feel like, John, we need to stop talking about online versus offline shopping. At this point, really, it just is shopping in general. And I don't want to give away too much of what Santa's going to bring, but what were some of the hot items? What is everybody looking at these days?
Well, yesterday, because it was yesterday now, some of the top toys that we saw being sold are like VTech toys, hoverboards, the new gaming platforms that PlayStation and Xbox have out, and the new games that go along with those, Call of Duty, the Spider-Man Miles Morales game. If you can get them, you should grab them. But also things like Lego sets, Nerf toys, Hatchimals, the LOL surprise dolls. Many of them are seeing repeated success from last year as well.
You know, when you sit there and you scroll through a Twitter or an Instagram or whatever it might be, John, more and more ads are popping up. And I wonder, do these work? You guys know. Does anybody actually click on an ad on Instagram and then end up carrying through the transaction?
Yeah, every year social media gets a little bit more powerful in terms of the traffic that it's driving to retail websites. And over the Thanksgiving weekend, actually through Cyber Monday, social media has driven 1 out of 10 visits to retailer websites. So that's a pretty substantial increase, 17% greater than last year. So retailers are definitely figuring out how to leverage all of the digital channels, social media, email, display, paid search. They're getting a lot smarter with all of those.
Are smaller retailers able to compete at all here, John? Or is it literally just we're going to end up with 5 stores in America and that's it?
Well, small retailers, as well as the very big ones you're pointing out, have actually benefited quite a bit over Thanksgiving to Super Sunday. Large retailers, and we think about those as $1 billion or more each year, have seen a 329% increase in sales compared to an average day in October. But the smaller retailers, between $10 to $50 million a year, are also seeing a pretty big increase. We've tracked over 304% growth year over year for the smaller retailers so far.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.